First at 6 tonight, a man suspected of murdering a family of 4 in Illinois died today after running from Catoosa police, then crashing and likely shooting himself. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Lori Fulbright.
And I'm Craig Day. The chase started after a license plate camera alerted Catoosa police Nathaniel Huey's car was in the area. Police say Huey crashed on I-44 near the Hard Rock, and as officers approached the car, they heard 2 gunshots right before the car burst into flames. A woman in the car is now in critical condition. A man who lives nearby tells News on 6's Kristen Weaver what it was like.
Jimmy Warren says living near the highway, he sees a lot of crazy things, but what he witnessed today was the most unbelievable. He says he was sitting outside on his patio around 11 when he heard some commotion.
We heard the sirens, and about that time we heard a crash, bam!
Warren lives right above I-44 and has a front row seat to the westbound lane near the Hard Rock Casino.
The highway patrol and the Catoosa police had him pulled over, and there was smoke coming from everywhere. They were telling him to get out of the car, and the flames kept coming up, and more, then all of a sudden you couldn't see anything because there was so much smoke.
He says officers at first couldn't get anyone in the car to respond to their commands to get out, but then he saw officers get one person out of the vehicle. He says traffic was a nightmare as investigators tried to figure out exactly what happened.
They were here, they did everything they could to get him out.
Between police pursuits, crashes, and everything else he's witnessed from his vantage point, he says this one might take the cake.
We've seen some strange things living here.
Police in Illinois have identified the suspect as 31-year-old Nathaniel Huey Jr. They say Huey was the person of interest in a quadruple murder involving 2 adults, 2 children, and 3 dogs near Chicago over the weekend. They say the woman inside the car had a gunshot wound and was taken to the hospital. Reporting in Catoosa, Kristen Weaver, Oklahoma's Own, News on 6.